Yes, you're about just to come to the end of the year. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Business Coach, a show in which you're out to help entrepreneurs better their businesses. My name is Ian Dennis, and tonight on the show, we're going to be exploring the car business. Look, that's why I actually came in with a brand new car. Hope to come and gift Kimaliza issue by the owner, Kevin. So tonight on the show, I'm going to be meeting up with two entrepreneurs in the car business. On the first half of the show, I'm going to be meeting up with Ben, who's a car dealer, to tell me or rather to take me through his journey in the car business and what exactly are some of the challenges he faces in his day-to-day business. And after the break, I'm going to be linking up Ben to Kevin, the owner of Vince Auto Center, to give him tips on how exactly to go about the business. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last show of the year and welcome to the Business Coach. So Ben, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We are seated on top of one of your luxury cars that you're selling.
Yes.
Which car is this?
It's a Mazda 6, a 2000cc.
Ah, interesting.
Very
So,
powerful
kama unauza ngapi bei ya kufunga mwaka?
If you give me a clean name,
Sasa hawezi shukisha?
naweza shukisha kidogo tuelewane.
Nikupe 800 utachukua?
800 ongeza kidogo, ongeza ifike.
Niongeze 20. Tunafunga mwaka.
Asking ikiwa mita unakaribisha kidogo, at least ifike karibu na mita hapo tunaweza ongea.
Yeah, we'll continue the negotiation tukimaliza show.
Sawa.
So why did you love, or rather how did your passion for cars start?
For a long time, I've always loved cars. Actually, even when in campus, I got an opportunity where I used to study. There was a showroom opposite. So I used to spend a lot of time there until I was given an opportunity to remove the cars.
So ulikuwa mtu wa kupaka
kwa
kwa showroom?
Gari asubuhi na jioni. So in the morning I leave home early, come park the cars outside, ingia class. Once I'm done with class,
You go back to the showroom?
I go back to the showroom, return the vehicles, head home. So that is how my passion developed over time.
Interesting. And so you're telling me actually prior to this particular recording, so after finishing school, you tried looking for employment, you didn't get it, and then you got into another business to keep you busy. Take me through that.
I went through, I did a bit of Uber as well. Then it was a lucrative business.
But you're a graduate
yes.
of, you tell me finance, or?
You know.
What did you do?
I did become finance, but now, you know, jobs are a challenge. So whichever opportunity comes, you take and you do the best you can. So I got an opportunity to do Uber.
So how long did you do it for?
I did about 6 months. It was quite nice, interesting. Got me to know Nairobi and environments quite well. Yeah.
Interesting. And so after that particular experience, because you did Uber for a while, was it your car? Was it you leasing from somebody else? How exactly was the experience?
No, it was being leased from somebody. I used to pay him some certain amount of money. So then, yeah, I make mine as well.
For how long did you do it?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
All right, so take me through now the transition. So you used to do, or rather you used to spend most of your time in the showroom, and then you got into the Uber business. At what point now did you decide, now let me venture into this as a business?
What actually happened, while I was in the showroom, I met car dealers that were dealing with second-hand. So while I was doing that process of bringing the cars outside and inside, got introduced to a couple of dealers that I still work with today. Some worked with me. There's a friend of mine called Mr. William, has been working with me for a very long time. And that is how I developed into this business and grew to where I am.
And the interesting niche you're telling me about, you just deal in second-hand cars. What exactly informed that? Now,
you know, there's some people that can't afford like new cars, so they come in and, you know, if they can't afford brand new 2012 cars, like for this year, there are those that can't afford. So the market is quite huge for people that can't afford that market. So we usually sell locally. So we source for locally, the ones that are already here. But also new, if you want, I have my dealer friends like Kevin who can sort you out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And starting out this, what's it called, as a car dealer, so how did you get into it? As in, tell me through your experience, how did you sell your first car? How was it?
Through the
and which
dealers
car was
I
it
met,
made out of curiosity?
The first car I ever sold was a Nissan, was a Toyota Fielder. I can remember it was a KBT, it was a red color. I actually sold it while I was still doing Uber, and it was quite good.
How did you go about it? How did you get that client? Because you know that's usually most of the question everybody asks.
So
there was such a guy.
How did you get? You see, actually, what really helped me, the dealers I met, they had cars. In fact, one of that red guy.
At the showroom that you used to work.
Yeah. I bought it. I didn't buy it. Rather, I sold on behalf of the dealer. So and I knew the dealer. So that's how I've been working generally.
Interesting. So take me through the car dealer business. How does it work? You go to a showroom, you approach someone, you tell them you can sell for them a car. How? Take me through the detail.
People come. But people come. There are people that, you know, need cars. People need their cars to be sold. They bring, tell us, we sell for them on their behalf. We have dealers also who come in by themselves from here, bring their cars. So
So you deal with a variety of dealers.
yeah, variety of dealers. That's what I do.
And how does it work? Do they tell them that you need to sell it for a particular amount? Do you have to have your margin? How exactly does it work?
It depends. They'd say, for example, the owner of the car would say, me, I just give you 1.5, anything above that is yours.
Okay.
Or some would tell you, give me 1.5, or regardless of the amount, I'll still give you some certain amount of commission. Yeah.
Ah, interesting. And what are the profit margins in this business? Is it 10%, 20%? How do you determine how much you're going to get out of it being a car dealer?
20, 30% is quite okay.
Ah.
Yeah, you know, you can't afford to be too greedy.
Oh, laughing in buyer.
Laughing in buyer.
And being in this business for the period you have been, which are the cars that move fast?
Toyotas, any day, any time.
Why is
Most
that?
people prefer Toyotas. I think it's because the availability of spares, availability of, in fact, 5 out of every 10 vehicles on the road are Toyotas. You get to see for yourself. It's because they also resale value and availability of spares. That is what really most people go after. Yeah.
Ah, and especially I know we're coming to the end of the year. People want to buy their cars. The goals of the year.
Yes.
We don't have a resolution.
Yes.
So I'm sure people actually watching us. Some of them are asking, what does one need to know, especially when you want to buy your first car? What do you need to check out?
Okay. I think the most important thing is how the engine is. Actually, you first need to know what your purpose. Why do you need the car? Is it for business? Is it for family? Is it you really need?
Some need for show off.
For sure. Yes. But then there are some guys who just buy big cars for show off, which is okay. They have the money. Wanafika bay. They just buy. So you need to know why you need a car. Then secondly, after you've decided what the purpose for the car is, you look at the availability of spares and such things. You look at there are some cars, actually, a report was done, I think early this year, how insurance companies stopped
insuring some cars,
some vehicle models. And so you avoid such things. But how the engine runs is another important factor. I don't necessarily consider mileage a big thing, because to me, the engine is everything, and how the body of the car looks outside and inside. Yeah.
In terms of the challenges, because I know every business has challenges that any person has to face. What are some of the challenges you face in your day-to-day business?
Sometimes PE, some clients come just take you to PE rounds, come take the car, test, PE, road PE rounds. Take you for a road test. They know very well they won't. But as a client, you can't. It's also quite difficult to know. When somebody walks in and tells you,
you don't know who is the client. Yes.
It will be quite difficult to know and assess initially. But with time, you experience, you know. Apart from that, there's some not challenges. It's a good thing, because actually, you see if the increase in duty comes in.
Because the government has just imposed that.
So imports will go down, but what the market that is the second-hand market currently would blossom because of that small difference, which is okay. I challenge you. You can actually go with a bank to sign after having signed everything. At the bank, the client says, "Bana, he's been called by his mechanic. He's found a better car." I can't just go like that. But in a bank, so challenges are always there. But I think the passion and just always keeps you going.
Interesting. And the final question I like asking every entrepreneur on the show is that, what's your dream? Where would you like to be? 2019 imeisha sasa. What's the goal for 2025? Where would you like to take this business?
Actually, I look at it from a generational point of view. I have to have an empire that I'd love my children, my children's children to grow in. So for me, that's how I look at it. I just want to have a proper car industry that is based on Christianity. I try my best to always. Remember, I always do my ritual of praying for my clients in the vehicles,
Pastor Ben.
before God, Pastor Ben, and also selling them good cars. I usually don't sell accident cars. I really avoid the rest of my because actually, one other thing I also do, I always go to petrol stations where I always go under. There you put your car inside, then you go. I always go check whether there's any issue. I always go the extra mile for my clients.
Interesting. Check out. And just finally, as we close down, so what car would you recommend for me from what exactly you're dealing with?
You see, for the nature of your job, you need a proper car. A VW would be nice.
VW.
Or a Benz. Actually.
Or a Benz.
Kuja utafute.
Thank you so much.
Wachana
Wishing you
na
all the
hizi.
best.
Thank you very much.
Sawa, thanks.
Okay.
So after the break, I'm going to be linking up Ben to Kevin Kinyua, the founder of Vince Auto Center, to give him advice on how exactly to go about the car business. So please don't touch that dial, but keep it right here on The Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their businesses.